Howdy folks, how are you today? Oh, 39%. We're gonna have to make this quick. Jumping on the Cushman here. I gotta check live trap I got set, and then I need to go with the brown truck, grandma's truck, and fix something because for some reason there's a where the sunroof is at, there's a gap, and then there's where the water goes down, there's a little hose that hooks up and drains all the water down from the top, and for some reason that hose is off, and that's the second time now that thing's been off. Because when I first got that from grandma, it was like it was leaking, then I had to take some panel off and fix that, and I fixed it, and then now it's starting to do it again because we had some water we noticed. So we have got to get that fixed because it's getting ready to rain here, and since it doesn't get parked in the garage because there's no room and it sits outside, oh, hit that. We got to get that taken care of now. But I'm gonna go check this live trap I got set out here real quick because, well, if I got something, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. And nothing. There's nothing in there. I got some asparagus in it. Some old asparagus. I don't know if you can see that or not right there. There's a hole right there where that tree trunk is, so I don't know what's going in there. But I do have some old cat food from the old neighbor that used to live next door to us, because this place has a studio apartment on the front of it, and I know I've never said that before, but the old neighbor used to have a bunch of cats, and when she moved out and left pretty much a bunch of shit in the garage, there was a bunch of cat food, so I snagged it, and I have caught coons and stuff in that live trap from that cat food before, so I have to set one in there and see if I can't get something in that trap as well. Like I said before, we don't like the varmints around here, so let's cruise over to the truck and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about, the area and whatnot, and I'll probably have to cut you out because I don't think I'll have enough battery to do this while I'm in there, but once I get this stuff taken apart, I'll probably bring you back and show you what I'm talking about. So, all right, we are here. Right up in this region seems to get wet because everything comes down here, and you can see how that has that. But, well, she's a 2002, I believe, or 2004, one of the two. And it needs to be okay. But what happens is there's a tube that goes from here to here, basically, and then it comes down here and drains out. And if that thing's not hooked up the way it needs to be, all this stuff right up in here gets soaking wet, and then the window gets all nasty, and well, we don't want this getting wet and corroded and getting all messed up because, well, it's grandma's truck and we got to take care of her, because that's why she gave it to us, because she knew we'd take care of her. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pop this off. This just pops on real quick, just like that. So that's just a piece. Oh, well, looks like we are quicker than what we thought, and we might be able to just do this real quick. Here, let me throw this in here, this in the back. So anyways, here's the tubulator that goes up in here, so I'm gonna have to peel this down some, but this thing basically runs down here, goes back through here, and then drains out like down through here, this region. So that's what that is. Tube. And it's all connected right here, so that's fine. But what the problem is, and this just clips in here like this. I think I got to take this off real quick, so I'm going to have to go get some tools and take this off. But once I get this off, I can basically just peel this thing down, because that's what I did the last time. And I'll be able to find that tube where that goes. So once I do that, I will be right back with you, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So until then, you know what we say, we will see ya. Well, folks, like a flash, we are back, and basically I was like, there was 3 screws right here, and then 1 screw right here for this visor, if you will. And basically I'm just gonna peel this thing down real quick like this, and here's that tube. Okay, you see the tube right here? The tubulator is off. So basically all you gotta do is stick this tube back here, and I'm not sure what exactly happens, but this time I'm going to get a hose clamp and stick on that thing. That way that bad boy does not come off again, because, well, I don't want this wet. First of all, I don't want any mold up here doing any damage, so I'm gonna grab something real quick, tighten that up. But that's what that is. If you ever have any leakage like that, if you have a sunroof and does that. But there's no fixing this right here. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So, but this is going to be taken care of now that I got this tube going. So now I'm not going to have no more water coming down through here and cause any issue, because now that tube's gone, it's going to be able to run right down there, right out where it's supposed to. And I'm not going to have to worry about the window fogging up. Like I said, it's supposed to rain, so that's taken care of. Sometimes you gotta just do things, take care of business. And well, since it's supposed to rain here in a little bit, I'm gonna button this up after I go get that thing. But if you ever have any problems like that, usually it's pretty simple. If there isn't a YouTube video on it, there might be an owner's manual or something like that. If you ever get, like, you know, Haynes manual, Chilton's, those things are great. Every time we go to the antique store, I'm always looking for them for the vehicles that I own, because boy, would I love to have one for that big wagon. And I've searched around, I have not seen anything yet that would even go close to that. And it kind of irritates me, but it's what it is, because, well, I may have to just go up to the auto parts store and see if they got one, or look online for one. That would probably be a better idea. And well, that's what that is. That's a quick fix. But man, that's a pain in the butt sometimes. Things like that, it just super irritating. Especially like the first time I fixed this, it was the dead of winter and it sucked. But I had to do it because snow would pack on the top, and the next thing you know, this would be all wet. You're sitting there driving, trying to drive while it's, you know, in the winter time, and the window's freezing up because of it. I wonder if there's I may have to check that other side too and see if that side's okay, because it doesn't feel like it's damp. But I do see some moisture up on the window, and that may have just been from this, because it had all that snow the other day. That's when I realized that, hey, well, I guess Kim K told me that it was leaking again. So I told her I'd take care of it. We didn't have any rain. Then we had that snow on 420, which was bizarre. And I was sitting there scooping the snow off the top of this, and I thought, oh, shiitake, I'd better fix this. So it's supposed to come down later with some thunder. So thunder from down under. We like it when she got that. But we gotta get her taken care of, so we got her done. So I'm gonna go get a hose clamp, stick that on there, make sure this doesn't happen again, because it's not something I want to have to continuously deal with. And then I'm gonna button this thing up and be done with it, because it's liquid lunch and there's a sandwich in every beer, that's for sure. I'll tell you that much right now. I've already had 2 sandwiches. I'm working on a fruity sandwich. I guess you'd call it dessert. It's a cider. Super good, but whatever. Only had 2 cold Miller Lights in the fridge to throw the case in. And I can't believe I did that. Usually I've got a case in there that's cold when I pull them out, but last night I was grabbing them out and I didn't even think about it, so it's what it is. If not, I know I got some cold PBR in there, so that's what I got to resort to. That's what I got to resort to. But it's kind of early for the Paps, man. You hit a couple of those things up, you get loose on those, ooh, they'll do you in. About 3 Paps limit. 3. They are super good, especially if you get them from the draft. So I'm gonna take care of this. I'll come back and I'll see you another time. Another time I'll see you. Make some more content on some weird stuff, because this truck's gonna need some work anyways on the front end. To replace some things on the front end here, because the old tires are sticking in, the toe's all messed up, and she's wearing weird on the tires, which I don't like, but that'll be another day. So until then, we will see ya.